Hey my harmonies, I'm showing you guys my full brow routine, including how I shape them. These are my naturally thick brows, and first I want to show you guys how I groom them. First, I'm taking a spoolie and combing my eyebrows upwards. Doing that will help me figure out their natural shape right now and figure out which hairs I need to tweeze. I'm going to be taking this Wet n Wild brow tweezer that I had got from Amazon. I'm not sure if they still have this, but this is one of my favorite brow tweezers to use. I've been tweezing my eyebrows since maybe I was a freshman in high school. Trust me, I've had my phase to where I had overplucked my brows, and after some years, I feel like I finally achieved the shape of brows that I want to have, and that will complement my face more. Next, I'm going in with these tweezers that I had also got from Amazon, but these ones are a bit sharper and I was able to get more of the tiny hairs that I couldn't get with the other tweezers. I combed my hairs downwards with the spoolie just to make sure that I didn't overpluck my top brow hairs. Now I'm combing them again to figure out how I want to trim them. Next, I'm going in with brow scissors just to lightly trim my brows because I do love my natural thick brows, and if my brows are too thin, it just doesn't look right on me in my opinion. And I notice when I don't trim them and when I add makeup on top, they can look too thick, so I prefer trimming them before I go in with brow products, and it was just time for me to groom them anyway. And while I'm grooming them, I'm just following my natural brow shape. I'm not trying to shape them any different. I just want them to have more of a cleaner look. My eyebrows are more like sisters than twins, so both of them are a bit different. But this is the after and before. Now we're on to the next eyebrow, and I'm just doing the exact same steps. I make sure to pluck my little unibrow that I have because I didn't even know that I could grow a full unibrow until I had got sick 5 years ago, and I just let my brows grow and I noticed there was a unibrow. Besides that, I make sure not to tweeze the front part of my brows. I'm just mainly focused on the outer tail area. Combing them through, and I'm going back in with the brow scissors. For some reason, this brow is a little bit more thicker than my other brow. I do have to trim them a bit more just to make them more even though they won't be 100% even. Brows do shape the face. I try to make sure that they're looking as even as possible while they're still looking like sisters. Now I'm going to show you my full brow routine, and first I go in with my Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade Light with using my Morphe M432 brush. I'm not sure if they still have this brush, but I love using this concealer with the brush to carve out my brows. I start at the bottom front of my brows, then I go all the way back to my tail. I like to carve out my brows first because it helps define the shape and it creates a clean base to work with. That way, when I go in with product, I will already have a guide to follow. I'm combing my brows down with the spoolie just to make sure when I carve them out and when I fill them in, I won't accidentally overfill them. And this will help me not make my brows look too thick or too wide. Next, I'm going in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pomade in the shade Ebony and using the ABH dual-ended brow brush. I've been using the brow pomade for almost 7 years, and I used to use the wrong shade. I used to go in with Granite That was too dark for my brows. Oh my gosh. Well, to fill them in, I start off with the top part of my brow and I just mainly focus on my tail. That is the issue that I have with my brows, honestly. And with using this exact ABH brush, I noticed that it just fills in my brows perfectly, not making them too thick unless I accidentally made them too thick. But with the brush itself, it's the perfect detailing brush. Now, whenever I make my brows a bit too wide, I do clean them up using this concealer and this brush. I have this one spot on my brow where I need to fill it in more, and I like using this pomade to do that. I add a few strokes in the front sometimes, and then I just brush them out. Then I blend out the concealer, and now I can move on to the next brow. I don't do my brows like this at all whenever I'm going for more of a natural look, just because my brows can be very bold, very out there, and if I'm doing a no makeup look to where it's not really looking like I'm wearing makeup but my eyebrows are just bow out there, it's not gonna look right. But this is how I do my eyebrows whenever I am doing my everyday makeup look that's more on the soft glam side. Let me know what your guys' favorite brow products are down below. Sometimes, like today in this video, I had to go in with the Q-tip just to make sure that they're not looking too dark. And honestly, I was having a really good brow day this day. They just turned out so perfect. To set my brows in place, I'm going in with my Benefit Cosmetics 24-hour brow setter. This is one of my favorite brow gels that I have to use on my brows. It's flat and it has two different types of combs on it. One side is more wider and the other side has more bristles. It's perfect for all different types of brows. Like if you want to have a more laminated looking brow, you can achieve that with this. Or if you just want your brows to be more in place, this does not make my brows move at all. It is true to its name, 24-hour brow setter, and it doesn't break me out because I can get acne on my brows. Unfortunately, it does not disturb the product that I already have on my brows. I'm gonna let them dry for a minute or two before I go in with the next brow product. Now this brow pen is a game changer for me. This is the NYX Lift and Snatch brow pen. It has the perfect micro brush tip. You can create thin or thick lines and it'll look like your natural brow hairs. And this lasts a really long time on me too. It's smudge proof and it has a 16-hour wear. And I have mine in the shade black. I mainly just focus this product on the tail of my brows or in any areas to where it's looking too sparse. Then lastly, I'm going in with my Maybelline Matte and Poreless Pressed Powder in the shade 220. I'm using this with a powder puff and I just like applying this powder onto my brows to make sure that there's no shine. Doing this last step helps make my brows not look as dark and more lighter, plus it'll just keep them more in place. This is how I do my eyebrows, and as you can see, my face is already beat, my face is already done because I had just filmed my everyday makeup routine for you guys. I'm not sure if that video is going to be up first or this one, but just know it's filmed and I'm so excited to show you guys how I do my everyday makeup. All the products that I had used to achieve this brow look will be linked down below. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Like, I know some people in the comments, or the haters I should say, they be like, oh my gosh, caterpillar brows, or they just be saying some obnoxious mean stuff. Like, I know sometimes my brows on certain days can look a little bit thicker or a little bit whatever, but that doesn't mean they're ugly. Like, honestly, I have really good brows and I'm really really thankful for that. I really don't have to do too much with them, but I just love how I do my tail and fill in certain sparse areas. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And if you guys are new here or if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you guys subscribe because I do film beauty, fashion, lifestyle content, girly content, just any content that makes you feel feminine or extra feminine, that you guys would definitely love it over here. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. I love you guys so much and God bless you all in Jesus' name, and I'll see you guys in my next video.